I'm live right now. No worries. So, where we left off, I had just made a bow tie out of this summoning circle, and now we are continuing on with the story. I just tried about a bunch of different things, and I tried to copy the installation on top of this the giant back wall there.
Welcome to the stream.
I'll walk over there to show you now. When the summoning circle started, it showed me a bow tie on the back of the giant tower type thing, and I copied that. I'll fix that. Thank you. So I was just trying to copy the installation. What I ended up doing was
consider signing up to our Patreon here. https://www.patreon.com/thb1hande.
I've got to wait for them. What I did was I started with one of the anchors in the middle. Then I went to the sides, and then I went like this. Then I moved like this one. I moved this one to over here, which made the bow tie. Then I had to cross this one over to this one. Right, so I had to make tiny adjustments. And Katie, can you please let me know if you can hear Selena properly? Great, now we got another one of these puzzles. Oh boy. So that S gotta go to the S spot, and that's actually Chinese. It's Chinese. This game is based on Chinese lore and not Japanese lore. It has Japanese flavors. I'm just trying to make sure it works properly, you know? It should be carrying over. Alright. I wonder why that is. Okay. Then it must be working then. Yeah, there's no harm in
Very well.
it's a volume problem. Okay. On her end. You are there.
I can hear you just bud.
Okay. It's no big deal, but Katie is here. Katie's saying she can't hear. I know. But anyway, you see what I'm dealing with, alright? If you want to, you can look it up on YouTube if you're so inclined to. I just reset the puzzle. If you need to know, I am doing the one on the... Yeah, it's number 3. Okay. So... Oh, sorry. I'm getting
Need to feed your
confused.
one-handed craving? Then don't worry. You can come and find us on YouTube, here,
Hold on,
https://www.youtube.com/@1ha.
the speech to texter thing is going crazy. Okay, say that again. Which would be square or triangle? Those are my rotate buttons. Okay. So the S stays on the wrong panel. Okay. Okay. Yeah. One spot. I'm just trying to use the right panel switches. They're in the right spot though, yeah? Okay. Yeah, I need them on a different set of panels. Okay, but I got them in the wrong order. It's alright, Katie. It's not going to be perfect because we're trying different things. Yeah. Here are the rules. Yeah. I've done 2 of these already. But this one's got me stumped. Hold on, I got it. Just by the luck of the draw. I'm like, hold on. Maybe if I tap it twice with square, it'll go through. I was like, how come this is so
I was just
difficult?
trying to see if it was from my end low.
It probably was, Katie. And I know that it is showing up on my end because I told PlayStation to include it. So maybe it's just you. We'll figure it out in post.
Yada yada yada.
It's, she can hear us now perfectly. I think that's what the A was. How's Puppy today? Should be fun. Yeah. Now it's just the talking bit with Fushan, or I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, because it's a Chinese name. Yeah, I, I think that's her name. Anyway,
The yai was because you figured out that darn puzzle low.
ah. Anyway, she can see what you're saying on her phone, Katie. So. Or tablet, rather. Let's move.
to show? Need to feed your one-handed cravings? Then don't worry.
She was a
Find us on YouTube here.
son of a gun.
https://www.youtube.com/.
Let me see if I can adjust some things on my end, maybe. Okay. I'm good.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what
If
you
you
think.
would like to support us through our journey, then please consider signing up to our Patreon here. https://www.patreon.com/the1hande.
I agree. Agreed. Indeed. She can see fortunes, and people's futures.
I can't believe it. But creatures of essence cannot be wrong.
Indeed.
This has not happened in so long, but it's you. Twins? I'd never have thought it. Ask for yourself. Take as long as you wish. I'm looking forward to me.
I mean, she's the one who turned us into a human from being a cube, so we are tied to her, essentially. Yeah. Let me just pick up some things that I do on the daily. I usually check my messages like once in a while, you know. I check them like every day. And this is like a tower thing. Yeah, I agree. So let's get Serval out of it. Okay, then I'm going in with that group then. Even though that was an accident.
I'll be in this way. You know, like the back of my hand. Just follow me.
Okay, no problem.
So, silent but deadly. Let me know when you're ready and we can set off.
This is a sub-archer, or whatever the heck these things are called. She's kind of cute. Sorry.
Silent but deadly. Are you sure that nickname isn't annoying you? It's good to have a sense of humor.
Good thing I have subtitles on, because I wouldn't be able to tell what's going on. And thank God this game is so easy to play. Unlike 2K Drive. And Lego games are usually friendly. But you never know what you're going to get. Yep, I certainly remember that.
Missed a show? Need to feed your one-handed craving? Then don't worry. You can come and find us on YouTube, here, https://www.youtube.com/@1hop.
I'm so glad for the bot now. It's posting our Patreon too, so I don't have to physically say it. Yeah. Uh, yeah. And my buddy was there like 5 minutes. Here you go. It took him 5 minutes to do that because he uses the same bot that I do. That's what I'd be wondering too. I believe so. It could also be a weapon of some sort. Remember, this is the future slash anime like, so it's very sci-fi looking. Yep, definitely not. This is definitely helping with my commentary flow. I could technically drag Katie in here too if I so chose. Yeah.
Oh? How so?
I could drag you into the party with us so all three of us could chat. No, I was just explaining to Katie that for later. Or another time.
In Discord?
No, through PSN at there, Katie. Anyway, where the blind head am I going?
Oh. Gotcha. Rolling on the floor laughing sorry. Lol.
At least this gets my commentary flow back into going things. Just trying to figure out. Okay, so I'm being blocked in somehow. Nope. I'm going to be looking for a control panel to move stuff. That heals me. Two more stairs, apparently. Enemy. I have the gameplay itself. Yep. I would bring in Bunny if it wasn't for my slip up. I would bring in March 7th if it wasn't for my hands clicking the confirm button. Because she shoots bunnies. She does shoot bunnies. Hopefully, I can make this move now. Let's hope it's the right move, though. Yes, but that's why I'm going back there now, to see if I can move forward. Ah. Okay, we're heading in the right direction now. I always take care of the baddies first. That way, if anything... Exactly. That would be. And just as a...
Need to feed your one-handed craving? Then don't worry. You can come and find us on YouTube, here, https://www.youtube.com/@1ha.
Yeah, I'll tell him to space those out just a bit. But for right now, they're fine. Just as an announcement, we will be off for Christmas and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. We'll be back on the 5th of January. I'm following the school schedule with that one. So they're either back in school on the 6th or the 5th. I can't remember which one. Or the 4th.
Just a little something. It can wait.
If you would like to support us through our journey, then please consider signing up to our Patreon, here, https://www.patreon.com/the1hande.
Okay, then I'll adjust our schedule accordingly. But we'll schedule it for the 6th. Ah. So for you, I will make it an exception and say the 8th for you. Because you've got to worry about that type too. And how'd it go?
There's someone.
Where does it go?
Judging by where it stopped, it
Eh,
might be synthesized with
when I did Botox, they used to use this numb cream. It would take half an hour for it to take effect. Um, but they moved to ice. Like this was back when I was in Toronto. So they moved to ice, and it was literally instant. And mind you, I was getting like,
Yoda,
uh,
compromised and am only chopping 7 minutes off yesterday's Steam vid.
okay. She's just doing some editing off of yesterday's vid. So, when I was using the ice, the numbing effect was instant. And I used to get 10 to 8 needles in my right arm every 4 months.
At the end of the recording, so it keeps a lot of the struggle in, and I'm gonna put in the descript.
Ah, yeah. She said something about struggling in the script or something. You can read it on your tablet or what have you. Now you won't have me to give you the cliff notes because you're here. You know what happened. Okay, I will send you cliff notes.
No, thank you. Oh, Mal.
I know, Katie. She's like, ow, needles, no thank you. But mine were medically needed, so... No.
Missed a show? Need to feed your one-handed craving? You can
Wait
come
for
and
the,
find us on YouTube. Here,
blurb thing.
https://www.youtube.com/@1ha.
We know we're just, testing it out, you know? Yoda's like, we can't hear Shalina, and I'm like, we know, we're just testing it out. Yes. Go ahead. When I was like,
I said wanted to let you know as
15, 16. Yeah, somewhere around there. Practically. It's still on my file. We're still trying to look for, someone to do that. It's a doctor shortage here like it is everywhere else. I have one, but to get an actual family doctor, and the nurse practitioner we have isn't qualified for that. Yeah. Before my right hand would be up into where my forearm is, and it would always be bent upward. So what the Botox did was release the muscle, so it would stay to where it is now, which is flat on the table. Yeah. It's just for like dressing and stuff like that. I use my right hand as like a stabilizer. Like I put the controller on top of my right hand just to stabilize it. Or just let my hand like hold the right side of the controller while my other hand controls the left side of the controller. But we mainly just use Botox for like my everyday needs, like dressing, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And less painful because it would loosen up my muscles to the point where, you know, I was one of the awkward kids. I would go to my family doctor and say, "What can you give me now?" I'd actually go looking for shots. Because getting shots every 4 months, 8 to 10, is like nothing to me. Sorry I didn't click it sooner, I just wanted to... No worries. I recommend that if any of your clients need Botox for like medical purposes, highly recommend it. For medical purposes, not cosmetic purposes. Yeah. Yeah. And my arm is still loose. 2 years in, and it's still loose. And starting on the 20th, guys, that's gonna be Final Fantasy Marathon.
Feed your one-handed craving. Then don't worry. You can
What
come and
game do you
find us
think we
on
should
YouTube.
start with?
https://www.youtube.com/@1pod.
I've got them all except for the Pixel Collection. I've got 7, I've got 8, I've got 9, I've got 10, I've got 12, I've got... That's part of the Pixel Collection. Yes. The original or the remake? Because I could do both. Very well. And I will do the remake alongside the original. One day original, one day remake. One day original, one remake. But see, I played Final Fantasy VII, the original, from start to finish several times. Mm-hmm. But I think I will start with the remake first, and then go nostalgic. because the remake is a lot shorter. It's got a lot more detail than the original. In fact, there's more Final Fantasy VII Remake other than just the remake. The remake is disc 1 only. Yeah. Thank you. And then there's the reunion. And then after that is the
here
rebirth.
www.patreon.com/thb1hande.
You will like 7, trust me. And I'm talking about the original. That would be 7. Well, you can't blame me because all this talking. Ooh, still images with text. She's going into her backstory, I think. And thanks to PlayStation Plus, I'll get the Dark Souls version of the Final Fantasy 1 game. So, yeah. So, there's going to be a lot of Final Fantasy coming down the pipe. Most of which I will have to do strictly on YouTube due to the music complaints, but yeah, it's all good. Yes, we will. And there's actually a Chocobo game itself. They call it Chocobo Mystery Dungeon. Yep. Like I said, I would love to bring Nintendo to the channels, but I can't record from the Switch at all. I tried and it really bogs down my hardware. Yeah. I want to do Animal Crossing, I want to do Pokemon, I want to do Fire Emblem.
Feed your one-handed craving? Then don't worry. You can come and find us on
Stardew
YouTube.
Valley I can do on
https://
PS5. I
www.youtube.com
love
slash
Stardew Valley. I have a copy for the computer and a copy for the PS4/5. I'm still trying to pick. It's that guy with coffin again. Or that strange trunk. It's a Chinese street lamp. I know. I still wish I could get to Japan one day. I'm pretty sure. The guy has dreams. I love Earthbound. Mother 2. You've never heard of Earthbound. Oh my god, you need to watch something to do with Earthbound. But the good kind. Um, my favorite YouTube couple plays it. No. Mal and Stephen George of Stephen Plays. Enjoy. I love ramen. If I was going to go to Japan, that's the first thing I would get. I would love to visit Atlas and Nintendo for that matter. And if it's one thing I know, the Japanese know their food.
Risky business. It's returned.
Okay. I was just letting the game do its thing. I like it when games do game things by themselves.
Y'all talking about food is making me hungry lol.
Sorry, Katie.
It's okay.
Please do.
What happened to us having fun?
And the only day I do one is working, because we have already discussed it. The 27th due to a staff meeting. My thoughts exactly.
What's the show? Need to feed your one-handed craving? Then don't worry. You can come and find us on YouTube, here, https://www.youtube.com/@1ha. I'm trying to follow the conversation, but I'm barely able to hear Selena mad.
So you can hear just barely though. But I'll fill in the gaps though, Katie. So we were talking about the ramen shop she went to and how good it was and how it was the tastiest she's ever had. I heard they make pretty good fried rice too.
Ooh, our men.
And the reason why I want to visit Atlas so bad is because I support Persona and Shin Megami Tensei, which is the original series that Persona was spun off from. They deal with a lot of Japanese lore with those games, so. And pretty much every game I play has a Japanese-inspired flair. And I do love me anime, trust me. Um, can I wait till this cutscene's finished and then we call it there? Because I hate to leave things when there's a cutscene playing. I'd rather let the cutscene. I should really learn to add cliffhangers, but I really don't like them. Yes. I did say we're going to be off for Christmas and New Year's, didn't I? Other, other than the 20th, we'll still be
If you would like to
around.
support us through our journey, then please consider signing up to our Patreon, here,
Yeah, I'm just waiting for our
https://www.patreon.com/TRNDE.
screen reader to stop. So thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one, whenever that will be. Indeed we will. You're welcome.